Now, next year's rollout of at least one vaccine, it can't come quick enough. And a new poll has found the vast majority of Australians will take the jab. 72% of Aussies are prepared to roll up their sleeve, compared to 57% in America. Now, the figures are from Crosby Textor surveys. 13% of Aussies will refuse the vaccine. They're obviously caught in a web of conspiracy theories because it'll somehow control their minds. The survey also found most people are prepared to pay to jump the queue if the price is right. 43% of Australians are willing to pay up to $170 for an early shot, and 12% are willing to pay any price if they can get the jab early. The vaccine will be free, but they won't be compulsory. My view is that with Britain and the US rolling out their programs in December, surely we can obtain enough feedback from a full month to be able to approve at least one vaccine in early January. I asked that today of the Federal Health Minister on radio.
Well, it's subject to the regulatory approval, and we're being very, very thorough. I'm sure everybody would understand why, and that's extremely important. Instead of a 10-year process, it will be done within about a year, so it will still be rapid, but we want to make sure that it is absolutely thorough. And we're in the fortunate position of being able to observe everything that's happening in the UK and the US.
Irrespective of when we get approval, something needs to change with hotel quarantine to reduce the risks. Surely it's not a big ask to say to travellers departing another port and heading for Australia, please produce a test certificate showing a negative result at the departure gate. It would greatly reduce the likelihood of the virus leaking from hotels because less would have it, and reduce the cost of prime care for those who are positive in quarantine. I asked that of the New South Wales Health Minister today.
New South Wales, of all states, is a gateway to the rest of Australia. And if we have the number of flights that are coming in, they come from all over. And what we're worried about there is that you can't rely on overseas jurisdictions to necessarily be doing the testing the way we do it. You can't even rely on some of the countries doing any testing.
By the time we have a readily available vaccine, Qantas will be demanding proof of a jab. This is just a small step towards that outcome. And with New South Wales bringing back 430 people per day, it is time the Prime Minister put the pressure on other premiers to share the ware. That will in turn reduce the risk of future clusters.